Good morning, this is Deekshith Kumar. In the last few videos, we have seen how to calculate Karl Pearson's coefficient of correlation. In this video, we are going to study about Spearman's coefficient of rank correlation. Karl Pearson's coefficient of correlation is called as product moment coefficient of correlation, whereas Spearman's coefficient of correlation is called as rank correlation. Before going to the concept, let us see who is a Spearman. Spearman, his full name is Charles Edward Spearman, lived between 1863 to 1945. He was an English psychologist known for his work in statistics as a pioneer of factor analysis and for Spearman's rank correlation coefficient. He has also conducted seminal work on human intelligence, including the discovery of the G factor. He was strongly influenced by the work of Francis Galton. Galton did pioneering work in psychology and developed correlation, the main statistical tool used by the Spearman. Spearman developed this rank correlation theory in the year of 1904. The tool of rank correlation, how the rank correlation is calculated. See, in the earlier Karl Pearson's coefficient of data, we had quantitative data, that means numbers, numerical data, which can be measured in terms of number. But suppose if instead of that quantitative data, any qualitative data given, say for example a rank here. Instead of giving the marks, if the rank is allotted to students, then the Spearman's rank correlation is used. In the bivariate data, if the values of the variables are ranked in decreasing or decreasing order, the correlation between these ranks is called as rank correlation. Bivariate data, the same data in which the Karl Pearson's coefficient is used, the same method alli illu kuda calculate ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. If the values of the variables are ranked in increasing or decreasing order. ಇಲ್ಲಿ rank correlation ನ calculate ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಆದ್ರೆ the data should be in the rank format, that may be increasing or decreasing rank. So if there are ranks, then the correlation between these ranks is called as rank correlation. The coefficient of correlation computed for this rank is called as Spearman's coefficient of rank correlation. So the rank correlation, the coefficient of correlation is denoted by this mark which is shown here. It is called as rho. See, this is Spearman's rank correlation is denoted, it is called as rho. See, therefore, coefficient of rank correlation, rho is equal to 1 minus 6 sigma d square divided by n cube minus n. This is a formula which is used for computation of rank correlation. ನಾವು ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್ correlation ಅನ್ನು ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಆದರೆ ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾವನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ರೋ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 1 minus 6 sigma d square divided by n cube minus n. Here d is equal to r1 minus r2. That means rank of first variable and rank of second variable. So first variable rank minus second variable rank ಅನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಬರುವಂತದ್ದು d. See, 6 sigma d square ಅಂತ ಏನಿದೆ, that d square is the total of d. So d is equal to r1 minus r2. So r1 and r2 are the ranks in the two characteristics under the study. And there is n cube minus n. See, n refers to the number of paired observation. In the earlier data, number of values. ಎಷ್ಟು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ಗಳಿದೆ ಅದನ್ನು n ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ. Since p is the product moment coefficient of correlation between the ranks, ಎರಡು ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಲೈಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ -1 ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ +1. ಹೇಗೆ ಕಾರ್ಲ್ ಪೀರ್ಸನ್ಸ್ ಕೋಎಫಿಷಿಯಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಕೊರಲೇಷನ್ -1 ಮತ್ತು +1ನ ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಇರ್ತದೋ ಅದೇ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಕೋಎಫಿಷಿಯಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಕೊರಲೇಷನ್ ಕೂಡ -1 ಮತ್ತು +1ನ ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಇರ್ತದೆ. See, sometimes what happens, tied ranks or repeated ranks or data with ties will come in the problem. ಒಂದೇ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಈಗ ರ್ಯಾಂಕನ್ನು ಹೇಳೋದಿದ್ರೆ 1 2 3 4 5 ಹೀಗೆ ರ್ಯಾಂಕನ್ನು ಅಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಸಾರಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ಒಬ್ಬ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗೆ ಒಂದೇ ರೀತಿ ಅಂಕಗಳು ಬಂದಾಗ ಆ ಎರಡು ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಒಂದೇ ರೀತಿಯ ಅಂಕಗಳು ಬಂದಾಗ ಆ ಎರಡು ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಸಮಾನವಾದ ರ್ಯಾಂಕನ್ನು ಕೊಡಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಅದನ್ನು ಟೈಡ್ ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಥವಾ ರಿಪೀಟೆಡ್ ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ. ಸೊ ಹೀಗೆ ರಿಪೀಟೆಡ್ ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಬಂದಾಗ ಕಾರ್ಲ್ಪೇಸನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಎಫಿಷಿಯಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಕೊರಿಲೇಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಥ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಗಳಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ವೆರಾಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಸ್ಪೇರ್ಮನ್ಸ್ ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಕೊರಿಲೇಷನ್, ಸಿನ್ಸ್ ದ ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಸೈನ್ಡ್ ಟು ಡಾಟಾ, ಸೊ ದ ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಮೇ ಬಿ ರಿಪೀಟೆಡ್, ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಸಲ ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ for the computation of the coefficient of rank correlation, while ranking the values, two or more values or two or more items may be equal or identical. So a situation, it may arise a tie situation. Adanna tie situation ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ. So in such a case, all those values which are equal are assigned with the same average rank. ಈಗ say for example 5th and 6th rank ಇದ್ದರೆ 5th ಮತ್ತು 6th ಗೆ ಎವರೇಜ್ ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್ 5th ರ್ಯಾಂಕು ಅಲ್ಲ 6th ರ್ಯಾಂಕು ಅಲ್ಲ. 5 + 6 = 11 ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ 2 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ 5.5 ಕೊಡಲಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ಇಬ್ಬರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ 5 ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಎವರೇಜ್ ರ್ಯಾಂಕನ್ನು ಕೊಡಲಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೆನ್ ದ ಕೊಎಫಿಷಿಯಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಕೊರಿಲೇಷನ್ ಈಸ್ ಫೌಂಡ್. ಸೊ ಕರೆಸ್ಪಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಎವ್ರಿ ರಿಪೀಟೆಡ್ ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್, ಎಷ್ಟು ಸಲ ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಆಗುವ ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಗಳು ಬರ್ತದೋ ಆ ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಗಳಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರನ್ನು ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. ಏನು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ m³ minus m to the power 3 minus m divided by 12 is added to sigma d square. ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಇರುವ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ 6 sigma d square ಅಂತ ಏನಿದೆ, ಈ d ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರಿಗೆ m³ minus m divided by 12 ಅನ್ನು ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಲಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಎಸ್, if one rank, suppose in the problem, if one rank repeats m1 times and another rank repeats m2 times and so on, the correlation factor or correction factor CF ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ, correction factor is equal to m1³ minus m1 divided by 12 plus m2³ minus m2 divided by 12. ಸೊ ಇದೇ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಸಪೋಸ್ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಆದರೆ m3³ minus m3 divided by 12. ಸೊ ಈ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಬರುವ ಎಲ್ಲ ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಸೇರಿಸಿ CF ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್. CF ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್. ಸೊ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾವನ್ನು ರಿಪೀಟೆಡ್ ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ರೋ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 1 minus 6 sigma d square plus CF. ಆಲ್ ದೋಸ್ ರಿಪೀಟೆಡ್ ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್ ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಯಾಟಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿದ ನಂತರ ಒಟ್ಟು ಬರುವ ಉತ್ತರವನ್ನು ಡಿ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ಗೆ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. 6 ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಇದೆ, 6 ಬ್ರ್ಯಾಕೆಟ್ 6 ಸಿಗ್ಮಾ ಡಿ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ CF ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ n³ ಮೈನಸ್ n ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಅರ್ಲಿಯರ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ರೋ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 1 minus 6 sigma d square divided by n³ minus n. ಈಗ ರಿಪೀಟೆಡ್ ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಬಂದಾಗ ರೋ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 1 minus 6 ಬ್ರ್ಯಾಕೆಟ್ ಸಿಗ್ಮಾ ಡಿ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ CF ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ n³ ಮೈನಸ್ n ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಇದು ರಿಪೀಟೆಡ್ ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡುವ ವಿಧಾನ. ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಸಿ ಎ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಸಿ ದೇರ್ ಆರ್ 2 types of ranks. R1 rank of first variable and R2 rank of second variable. Rank of first variable is like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The total 6 values. So 6 ranks are assigned here. In the case of second variable R2, ranks is assigned in a different manner. That is 4, 5, 6, 2, 1, 3. So the ranks of 2 variables are given here. So first, in order to find, say 1 minus 6 sigma d square minus n³ minus n. 1 is already there, it is a constant value, minus 6 is also constant value. Sigma d square, as I told earlier, d is equal to R1 minus R2. So first you have to find d, that is R1 minus R2. The corresponding ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಇದೆಯೋ ಅದರ ಎದುರಿಗೆ ಇರುವ R1 2 ಇಂದ ಅದನ್ನು ಲೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. R1 minus R2, 1 minus 4 is minus 3. 2 minus 5 is equal to minus 3. 3 minus 6 is equal to minus 3. 4 minus 2 is equal to 2. 5 minus 1 is equal to 4. 6 minus 3 is equal to 3. So this is D. When we add it, the sigma D is equal to 0 here. So sigma D is equal to 0. We don't want sigma D here. We want sigma D square. That is, D is calculated. Now we are going to calculate D square. D square is equal to D into D. Minus 3 into minus 3 is equal to 9. Minus 3 into minus 3 is equal to 9. Minus 3 into minus 3 is equal to 9. 2 into 2 is equal to 4. 4 into 4 is equal to 16. 3 into 3 is equal to 9. So this is D square. Keep in mind, first D anna calculate ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. Then we can find the D sigma D. This is not the sigma D. This is sigma D square. So we have to calculate D square. So D square is nothing but D into D. So D square calculation is over. Now sigma D square total. D square total is called as sigma D square, that is 56. 9 plus 9 plus 9 plus 4 plus 16 plus 9 is equal to 56. Now we are substituting these values to the formula. Rho is equal to 1 minus 6 sigma D square divided by n cube minus n is equal to 1 minus same value 6 constant value into sigma D square. Instead of sigma D square, I have substituted the value sigma D square is equal to 56 divided by n cube. N means total of values. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Total 6 values are there. So number of values is 6. So 6 cube minus 6. 1 minus 6 into 56 is equal to 336. 6 cube is equal to 216 minus 6. That is 1 minus 336 divided by 216 minus 6 is equal to 210. So when we divide it, will become 1 minus 1.6. 1 minus 1.6, that is rho is equal to minus 0.6. So here is correlation answer, rho is equal to minus 0.6. How we can interpret this? Same interpretation which we have discussed in the last video. Here the same interpretation will be done. See, since the answer is minus 0.6, the correlation, there is a negative correlation. Since there is a minus, it is called as negative correlation between R1 and R2. Since minus 0.6, there is a negative correlation between R1 and R2. So once again, I'll repeat what we have seen in the last slides. We have studied about Spearman's rank correlation. We have seen the formula. Importantly, rho is equal to 1 minus 6 sigma D square divided by n cube minus n. So when the repeat rank arises, we are adding correction factor to sigma D square. Then the formula becomes 1 minus 6 sigma D square plus CF divided by n cube minus n. In this video, I have not shown the examples of tied rank. In the next video, I am going to show this type of problem. And we have seen the example. So then what is the difference between Karl-Pearson's and rank correlation is, Karl-Pearson's coefficient of correlation calculated only in the case of quantitative data. That means those data which can be expressed in the numerical terms. Karl-Pearson's coefficient of correlation ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಆದರೆ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಬೇಕು ನಮಗೆ. ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ಗಳಿದ್ದರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ Karl-Pearson's coefficient of correlation ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. Whereas in the rank correlation, ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟೇಟಿವ್ ಡಾಟಾ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತಿಲ್ಲ, ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟೇಟಿವ್ ಡಾಟಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು. ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತಿಲ್ಲ, ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟೇಟಿವ್ ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್ 1, ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್ 2 ಆ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಸೊ rank correlation can be calculated even if in the case of qualitative data. So there is a difference between the Karl-Pearson's and Spearman's rank correlation. ಸೊ ಇಷ್ಟು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಈ ಕ್ಲಾಸನ್ನು ಮುಗಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.